Today I'll be going through HIPAA compliance policies. If you're developing a HIPAA compliant cloud-based application, uh, if your application is HIPAA compliant and it's cloud-based, or even if it is a simple app, you need to make sure it adheres to the HIPAA compliance policies. And Datica has an excellent article on their GitHub site. I will add the GitHub site to the description of this video. But anyway, if you see, this is the Catalysis website. If you see, it's catalyze.io, github.io/policies. I'm going to review this. This is the first time I'm reviewing it. So you will be going through it with me. So let's get started. The first thing they're saying, hey, these are all Datica's HIPAA compliance policies. It says it is HIPAA compliance is complicated. We know that, but it doesn't have to be. So they're saying Datica relieves the technical burden with their own HIPAA compliant cloud solution, which is we use it. So that's the reason why I'm reviewing it. So we will incorporate these open source policies into our application also. So that's the reason I'm reviewing it. So in an effort to make compliance as easy as possible for companies working with PHI, we decided to open source our company policies, which is really good of them. I think they open source these policies because it is a pretty complicated stuff, and they are making it easy for companies. So our policies have been written with modern cloud-based technology vendors in mind. So that's good. So I think Datica themselves are a cloud-based technology vendor. So we looked far and wide for policy examples that fit our company and couldn't find any. So we wrote our own. Importantly, these policies have been through 3 external audits. Cool. So looks like they came up with these policies, and these policies have been audited. They went through 2 HIPAA audits and 1 HITRUST audit, which is really good. So they're asking, do you handle PHI and not yet have your own company policies in place? Okay, so we don't. So we handle PHI and we don't have company policies. So this is an excellent document that we could base our policies off. So they're saying, why did they open source the policies? HIPAA compliance really has 2 halves. We know that there is a technical component and there is a administrative component. So let's see what they are. The first half includes all technical guidelines, both physical and digital. Compliant companies take measures to secure their own hardware and manage their software in a certain way. Encryption, logging, monitoring. They are just a few examples of HIPAA technical requirements. So we know that. So if you are a HIPAA compliant company, then you have to make sure your hardware is secured, and you have to manage your software in a certain way. And they give a few examples. They say that your software obviously has to be encrypted, and you have to log because you need an audit trail, and you should set up monitoring to make sure there are no violations. I think basically encryption, logging, and monitoring are a few HIPAA technical requirements, is what they're saying. So Datica builds its platform with these guidelines in mind. So the second half of HIPAA is focused on administrative and organizational activities. This includes signing BAA, managing company policies like training, among other things. Crafting company policies that align with HIPAA administrative guidelines are straightforward, but an immense burden. So the first part of it is technical guidelines, and the second part of it is administrative and organizational activities. So basically, this includes like companies like mine sign a BAA with a cloud provider. And then we have to manage company policies like training. So we need to make sure the people in our company are trained and understand what HIPAA compliance means. And we have to craft company policies that align with HIPAA administrative guidelines. So when we were creating our policies, we found lots of policy templates for healthcare providers, but nothing for modern health technology companies. So it looks like when Datica started creating the policies, they could find nothing for modern technology companies. So they spent a lot of time adapting the policies to meet the demands of external audits. So they don't want people to reinvent the wheel. So they're saying, trust us, it's not fun. So it looks like they went through a lot of pain in creating these policies. They're saying, hey, don't reinvent the wheel. Use theirs as a basis for your policies. So the other reason why they're open sourcing it is they want input from people like me to improve the policies. So by open sourcing their company policies, they hope other companies who handle PHI will benefit. So basically, they want to make sure other companies out there will benefit. Other companies that handle PHI will benefit. So their company's mission is to help focus on building innovative healthcare applications. This also fulfills their mission. So they're saying, what do I do with these policies? So as a company who handles PHI, so we handle PHI. So we need to maintain and publish our own policies. So they recommend a few guidelines to maintain our policies. So they basically want us to read through all the enclosed policies. So if you see, they have a bunch of policies here at the bottom. And after we review it, they want us to download the policies and comb through and replace wherever Datica is showing up with the name of our company. And then they're saying publish our policies to a publicly available location. So all the files given below are markdown files. So it should be pretty easy to display these markdown files on our own website. So you can either create an index page. Basically, I'll figure out how to publish these markdown files. Basically, I have to modify them and then publish. So anyway, they have some description about what Datica is. It's a healthcare's trusted, they're high trust CSF certified digital health platform. They misspelled high trust. But anyway, so I think they help companies handle PHI, both business associates and covered entities. Cool. So that's the first part of it. So basically, Datica provides a set of policies. I will be going through each policy one at a time. In the next video, I'll stop this video for now.